Oh my gosh, 100 subscribers. Thank you all so much. 100 subscriber Q&A. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna do the Q&A anyway. Yes, that's right. After over 2 years of being on YouTube and going through some kind of crappy videos, I've finally managed to reach 100 subscribers, and I can't thank you all enough. Seriously, you people don't know how much this means to me. Now, before you get to typing those questions, I want to lay down a few rules real quick. Rule number 1, I'm only going to allow a maximum of 3 questions per person, just so that I don't get flooded with a swamp of someone who has like 10 questions for me, and then someone else's questions get lost in the mix. I don't want that to happen to you. I want to get to every one of you guys' questions. So just 3 per person. Rule number 2, no personal questions. I think this one should go without saying, but I think it kind of bears repeating. No asking me where do I live, what's my social security number, the names of my family, or what's the size of my penis. I think you all can understand that, right? Rule number 3, nothing too serious. No questions involving any sort of drama I was accidentally involved in, or questions about any controversial YouTubers, and especially no political questions. None. I don't think I really need to explain this, so I won't, but absolutely no political questions. Rule number 4, no asking when is the next video coming out and what is it going to be. No asking what it's going to be because I kind of like to keep things a surprise. Though, if you go on my Twitter, shameless plug, you'll see the name of one video I'm working on, but as for my next review, I'm not telling anyone what it is. I think only a handful of people actually know what it is, so I just want to keep it a surprise. I like to surprise you people. And no asking when they're coming out because I like to work at my own pace. Believe it or not, I'm still kind of new to this whole editing thing, and because of that, I like to work at my own pace. I don't work late into the night editing videos like other people do. I actually like to get sleep, mostly because I have to be someplace in the morning. If I could, I would love it if I could get a video a week out, or hell, I'd even sell for getting a video every 2 weeks. But where I'm at now, I can't really do that. And I hope you guys can understand that. And finally, rule number 5. Have fun. This channel is meant to entertain people. And that means having fun. I want you to have fun with these questions. Let's all have fun here. So just stick to those rules and we won't have a problem. I'm going to keep questions open for about a week and a half because of how long it's taken me to finally get around to doing this. Just so that I can make sure that I'll get everyone's questions in. And then once I have all the questions in, I'll get around to getting the answers video out as soon as I can, probably in 4 months from now. Yeah, hi, post-production Shades here. I forgot to mention this when I was recording on camera, part of the reason why I really shouldn't do stuff unscripted. So, a few other things. First off, I know this one's probably obvious, but I think it bears repeating. I would appreciate if all questions would be asked in the comments of this video and not one of my other videos. It's not a big thing if you do. It's not like I won't answer your questions if you ask them in the comments of one of my reviews or something like that. But it'd just be easier to keep track of them if they're in the comments of this video. And if for some reason you don't want to ask your questions on YouTube, you can ask me on Twitter. But if you want your questions to be answered in the Q&A, be sure to include the hashtag Q&A, or else I'll just answer your question then and there. You can also ask me questions on my Ask FM page, but again, if it's for the Q&A, include the hashtag Q&A. I do also have a Tumblr, but I'm barely active there anymore. I'll check it before I'm ready to do the answers video, just to make sure I don't miss any questions though. And once again, thank you all for subscribing. You guys really don't, you guys really can't, I'm just gonna be real here. It's hard for me to grasp that 100 people like the videos that I make so much that they like my videos so much that they decide to subscribe. It's hard for me to grasp that, and I know to a lot of bigger YouTubers it probably doesn't mean anything, but it means a lot to me. Thank you, everyone. I just can't thank you all enough. So, get those questions in. I'll try to get the answers for you as quick as I can. And in the meantime, I'm going to be working on some of my projects. So, see y'all later.